Welcome to Retro Scale Modelling. This is part 4 of MB Craft Shipping a Bottle, the Mayflower. Scale is unknown. In the previous parts, I also built the ship and then I prepared the bottle to receive the ship. In this part, I'm going to be doing a little bit more work on the bottle, rectifying past mistakes, basically, and placing the ship actually inside the bottle. So let's jump in and see how well I get on. So like last time, this is going to be a short video. As you can see there, I've got the bottle and the ship. Now, if you look at the paint, the paint is not quite dry still. It's been drying for a few days and it hasn't quite got there. I put it on too thick, really. I'm just testing to make sure the sails and everything are flat down in order to get it in the bottle. And how I'm going to secure this is using a bit of PVA glue. And I just got an old brush here and I'm putting a big glob of it in to place it inside the model carefully so I don't hit spout at the bottle. So I'm just dabbing it in everywhere where the ship's hull is going to be. I'm going to put in quite a bit of this glue, so the drying time is going to be extra long. The whole drying time for this process from the paint and everything else is over exaggerated because it's cold. We're in the winter months here in the UK, and the air inside the bottle is not circulating as much because obviously it's in a container and there's only that small opening, so everything just takes a bit extra longer to dry. So now that I've got the mast down and the sails flat, it's just a matter of squeezing it in. Some of the sails, as you can see there, I just had to pinch them a little bit to get them in. I do apologise for my hands being in the way, but it's just the nature of the build. But what I'm doing is just pinching it all in to place it inside. The ship itself went in relatively easy. Manoeuvring it inside the ball, well, the kit gives you this long metal tool thing here, enables you to do it. But I found initially using my tweezers just to get it in a rough position helped, and then using this little tool just to place it where I want to. With it having this bent end, it also helps you hold down the model so that I can then bring up the mast. And when I placed the ship inside the bottle, I discovered the painting for the sea. I'd done it too high in the bottle, so I'm going to have to address that. But first of all, I'm still trying to position the ship how I would like before I pull up the mast. So I'm constantly going to be moving this around until I'm happy with the position. Now this is the one of the main reasons why I used the PVA glue, because this gives me a lot of time then to get it into position. I also thought I'd be able to put the mast up with the tool, which I did. I put the rear mast up. This enabled me to give me a little lip to hold the tool before pulling the string and raising up the rest of the mast, and there you can see them coming up now. I didn't want to pull them too tightly in case I snapped anything, so I got them as taut as I was comfortable with. Then I just used the tool just to lock the masts in place. It took a little manoeuvring, more than I would have thought, to get this in position, but with the sails and everything. And if you look at it, you can see one of the main sails is a jaunty angle. It didn't pop back up the way it should have done. So I spent quite a bit of time trying to get that straightened out. Still haven't quite managed it. I'm going to have to wait until everything's absolutely 100% set before I try and maneuver it into position. But so far, it's actually going okay. Each time I moved it, the rigging became slack, of course, so I was constantly trying to retighten everything up, as you can see there. And to tell you the truth, I got a bit impatient with it as well. I mean, I should have probably just stopped there and waited, but I couldn't really do that in good conscience, thinking it may set, then I would miss my chance to maneuver it in position. So as you can see, there's a lot of tweaking, just trying to get it to look right. But in the end, I think I got it to a good enough position. You can just hold it up there and you can see there. But you can see the water line is way too high for the actual model itself. So I'm going to have to clean that up. Because it's paint on glass, it's easy enough to clean up. I just took my large brush again, dampened it off, and basically washed out the paint. This was a long process as well, just trying to clean everything up, but it did work. Unfortunately, I did get a little bit of paint on the actual one of the sails, just the tip of it, but it is noticeable, and there's nothing I can do about that at this stage now. And once it's all cleaned up, I'm going to be putting in some realistic water as the sea. And once I put that in, this is where I'll end this video. So if you haven't done so already, why don't you check out the channel for my other builds? If you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell and you'll be kept up to date with all my builds, including this one, of course. Hit that like button. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. And of course, you can share the video. So as you can see there, that's the realistic water coming in. I'm just putting it in. It should set with the glue, no problem. I've done that before, but it just takes a bit of time, as I said. So all that's left to say really is, thank you all very much for watching. This is going to take quite a while to dry out before the next update. But for now, thank you very much for watching once more, and bye-bye.